This week, it's the 200th episode. I drive on the wrong side of the road. Chloe calls me an asshole. David is a racist. And Jamma is a terrible lawyer. So...
A racist against gingers.
Still a racist? It's still
No,
a race.
they're not a race of people.
Kind of is.
They haven't reached that
This is
standard
the intro.
yet.
We're in the intro. We're arguing in the intro. This is not the time to do this.
You know I have two gingers, yeah?
I don't have that. That's like saying, is that not like saying I've got a black friend? I don't think that counts.
I do have a black friend. His name is Jamma.
Don't know if that counts. So, let's strap down, let's strap in, and let's do this.
This is just another trucking podcast.
Hello, this is just another trucking podcast, and I am your host, Tom. Welcome to the 200th episode, which we are finally getting around to record. We will talk about that in a second. Maybe question mark? We will see. Who do we have? We have David. Hello, David. What's
Hello.
new?
How are you doing? Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, what's new?
What's new? Oh,
Yeah.
damn it. I didn't do my homework. What have I done in the last month and a half since we last
it's been too
recorded?
long, hasn't it? That's the problem.
Yeah.
We can't remember.
It sounds like not a lot's happened. And if that's the case, I assume that both Jamma and Chloe and myself have had equally boring months with nothing happening and no issues whatsoever. It's been great for all three of us. And that's all we need to talk about. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't listened.
Wow.
So, Chloe, what's happening? How much can we
Lots.
talk about?
Well, I'm in a nice brand new build. Does that help?
Yeah. So you've moved out. That's
I'm in a house for me and Logie.
nice. And there's nothing else happened at all. Jamma.
Yes, mate.
Hello. Jamma, how's work going?
Yeah, it went.
It went.
You're not working there now, Jamma. What's happened?
Honestly, it was bad. It was so bad, and Tom's such a dick for doing this. Because I've been paying obviously.
Tom got you. What?
No. So
Fired.
I literally just got me. Put it this way, I just got my paycheck, and there was a nice bonus in there, and I thought, oh, what's that? So I rang the boss up. I says, mate, I think you've paid me too much money. Do you need it back? He went, oh no, you're top 10. You've had the most passes for all your students this month, so we've given you a bonus to show that you've done really well. I thought, brilliant. Coming on the Monday, I was a little bit run down. I still come in, I was sick. And boss saw me, says, Jay, just go home, matey. Get back when you're feeling better. So I'll come back the next day, because I don't like having time off. Everything went swimming there. Thursday, day before my guy was having his test, my boss comes and he looked a little bit sad. His eyes were a bit like water. And I thought, you all right, mate? He went, nah, I've been up all night. I went, well, what's up? He went, I've got to let you go, mate. I went, I thought, you're having me on, like, what? He said, yeah, four people have got to get rid of you, mate. Northampton, Loughborough, Birmingham, and you. And it's last one in, first one out. And I thought, fucking hell, mate, it's nearly Christmas. I've got 3 kids sat at home. Like, it's the first time I've ever been jobless. Like, so yeah, I'm just looking for a job now, mate. And I've took a job. I have got a job. Starts on the 1st of December, but I don't want it. If I'm being honest, it's not my type of job. It's minimum wage, but I've got kids and I've got to put food on the table.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said, Jay, go back driving. I'll be honest with you, I come off the road because I lost my nephew, as everyone knows, the start of this year, 4 months old, and I can't concentrate on the road at the minute, on my own, in my own space.
What is the job, sorry? The one that...
I'm not going to say what it is, mate, but let's just say it's a delivery coordinator for mechanic parts. It's parts. Right. Delivery parts, basically. Making sure that parts are going to garages. If it's failed in MOT, it needs that part, get it delivered.
It's the fucking Egypt drivers on the road.
Yes,
they
mate,
drive. They are the worst drivers. All the guys. No offense to anyone who drive, but when they deliver, those guys who deliver parts, they drive like fucking head cases. They're worse than like DPD. I don't know about you guys around our area. They are.
It's that bad. I'm actually don't want to say. Honestly, I nearly cried yesterday, lads. I was and girls. I'm that depressed at the minute, like really, really down. Because I've never been this guy. I've got savings. I've got enough to keep us afloat for the next 3-4 months. I can pay all the bills. But honestly, yesterday it really hit me. It was October the 30th when I got let go. So you can imagine it's been a bit of a while. They are paying me up until the end of this month, so I've got
That's
that
something,
like redundancy pay. But
Jesus.
yeah, I looked at my kids yesterday, and I gave them all some money because Jacob my young son needed a warm coat, and I sent him like 105 quid. And my missus is like, Jermaine, you got to be careful. I says, look, money comes and money goes, but my kids, their memories stick, and they'll know the good times and the bad times that I still showed up even in the worst times. But I do have 2 interviews next Tuesday for top companies paying 40 grand.
Nice.
4 on 4 off. One of them Monday to Friday, one of them 4 on 4 off. Great little job. One of them is like jetting and sewage and drainage. Like you go around in like the class 1 with a big massive hose and suck out drains and stuff like that. Sounds quite fun. And they'll train you everything you need to know. And then Thursday, a job that no one might not like me, forget it, but Vosa. So could be the
Excuse
guy.
me?
Vosa.
What did you say?
DOT, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually not Vosa anymore, is it? It's DVSA, basically.
Yeah.
It's, So yeah, that's a job I'd like to do, but the 2 other jobs, one of them's an LGV instructor, but not the type that you think of where I'm training new people. It's where I'm on site as a driver trainer for the core drivers. So if they have accidents, I give them refreshers, I teach them the Mod 4 or continuation of their CPC refreshers.
That's quite cool, though. That would be quite
I'd
cool.
actually say that would probably be more.
Yeah.
Over
people
the
know what they're
long
talking
time
about as well.
Yeah.
It does
And
seem
you'll
good.
also
I mean,
get like you'll also have different. Whereas with the new people, it's always going to be the same 2 or 3 things that you're kind of like, oh, you're not very good at reversing. Oh, you've got no awareness of like where the fucking back of the trailer is. Whereas this will be lots of different things. So I can see that.
it will
But
be, yeah, because I'll be
quickly,
interviewing as well. Yeah.
Just to go back to what you were saying about that redundancy, there's nothing quite like that when you're told that you're being made redundant, because it's a very odd feeling, and I've had it twice now.
I know
and
you have.
both
Yeah, last
times,
Christmas, wasn't it?
yeah, I had it. I think almost the fucking day before Christmas, and I had that same thing. We had a bit of a reserve, which that reserve, fuck, you start eating into that very quickly, and you start looking at it going, well, that's going down fast. But there's that thing of I don't know, when you're told, and you can't be angry at the person because you know it's clearly a decision. And I don't know if you found the same thing. You found yourself comforting the other person more than you were trying to comfort yourself. Of like,
I actually
hey,
cuddled my boss.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm really sorry for you both times. And then I was after thought, well, I mean, I don't have a job now, but he does.
Yeah. I literally ended up cuddling the guy and saying it's not your fault, it's a business decision. But inside, it's so weird, you know?
Because you can't be angry about it, because you know it's one of those things, but at the same time, there is a level of confusion and kind of it is, and like
it's never going to be a great scenario, is it?
Well, would you like to wear the kick in the teeth?
Go
Yes.
on.
I was still in their emails, and they emailed me last week. Not me personally, but a group email. Hi there, everybody. You're all welcome to the Christmas party. We've got 20 rooms reserved. You can all come along and bring your partners. And I'm thinking, brilliant. Shall I just show up? My missus said, just show up, Jermaine. Just turn up.
Let's go for it, yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, I've since now been removed from it. So, yeah, bit of a kick in the teeth. But look, at the end of the day, things need to happen. I get it. I understand it.
It's out of your control, yeah.
So, yeah, it's out of my control. So hopefully, my missus calls it the Bert Toast theory. Maybe I was meant to go. Maybe something else was going to happen. A trainee was going to kill us in a truck wreck. Or something stupid. So it was
like
God's way of saying, like get out.
You know, I was thinking that maybe even like, you know, when my youngest son had his accident out the window, you know, like maybe that was just a way to tell me that I need to work on my grass even more. to be more protective and to soften it up, and you know what I mean, as in like to really work hard. So if they
Seriously,
ever
get into
fall
that
again,
grass. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You
So
could actually.
I don't know
put
if that's
a
the
moat.
message you should have taken away from that. I feel like,
no.
yes, we can take a message away. The grass.
The
'Cause there
grass
wasn't-
could have saved him so much more
you know,
in the future.
it could have, you know what I mean? Like, so I made sure, like, because I saw some rocks that Jesus, there were some rocks that were in the area where he fell. I'm like, thank God he didn't hit that rock. So I picked that rock up, and, you know, so it's a little more softer
What, in
now,
case it happens without the same window
I mean,
again?
you could just fix
Well,
the
it definitely
window.
won't, because I've actually literally glued that window shut
Right,
now.
okay, there you go. Then. Right.
You ought to put a moat around your house, but not
So
water,
he
but
drowns next
trampolines.
time.
No, trampolines. Like trampolines, because you can actually they can be green top, so they still look like turf. But if he
So
comes out,
I
he
was
can at least
talking to my
bounce.
So
son
he does it again,
yesterday
he does
about literally
trampolining.
having a moat around a house where we put a ball pit instead. That way we can play on the roof. That is hilarious that you bring that up, because we are actually, no, we're not actually foam. Foam would be best. All right, and that way we can do all somersaults and everything. We can play tag on the roof. It was so that's quite hilarious that you brought up that. But
Hang on, so you can now go and use the roof and utilize that area. Is that what you're
Right?
getting at?
yeah,
Right, okay.
absolutely.
Brilliant.
You know,
Okay.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I will
King
say,
David. Sir David.
Utilize all your space.
Brilliant.
I will say, with the with the juicing job that I got made redundant from. Sorry, by the way, I'm very ill, so just bear with me on that. With the juicing job that I got, yeah, I know, right?
I've lost a job.
The yard got shut down very suddenly because they basically what was going on. The whole place was struggling. It was starting to kind of spiral, and I got let go because they couldn't take another driver on when they were spiraling the drain. And from what I gather, everyone just got kicked off one day, whereas I got money. And he actually gave me some money. I could go to a different company, tied me over, and I don't know if I'd stuck on, if I would have ended up on my feet as well as I did if I'd been let go or hadn't been let go that day. So I don't know. The burnt toast potatoes, but yeah, I could see that actually in the grand scheme of things paying off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're all little blessings in disguise. If you look throughout your life, everything that's happened where we are, all of us now in this room here today,
right? Yeah.
including people in the chat, we've all gone through something where at the time it feels devastating, but then you've perhaps fast forwarded 5-10 years and you're like, if it weren't for that moment now, I wouldn't have my kids, I wouldn't have my missus that I'm with today, I wouldn't be in the job that I'm in or the position that I'm in. Because if you look back at life, theoretically, we are actually in much better places than where we are today than where we were back then, because we've learned so much more.
I wouldn't have been a truck driver if it wasn't for the floods.
The floods.
That was the flood. The floods. The floods are the reason I'm a truck driver today. Like I wouldn't have. Like I was about to leave Travis Perkins because I was in the office. I didn't like it. It wasn't very good. It was a bit shit, if I'm honest with you. And it's only because the floods happened and I got put out in the yard that I stuck around, and I found out actually I quite like working in the yards and I quite like the physical side, and I quite like driving the forklifts, and these fucking trucks are great. And yeah, and I wouldn't have met any of you guys. I wouldn't have met Kale. I wouldn't be living where I am. None of it.
Wouldn't be at the 200 episode.
No, I
Exactly, yeah. Where did this podcast start from? It's the 200. Let's talk about it. What actually got you guys to all start it in the first place? So today you're at 200.
So
that was it was me and Chris, and
yeah, you and Chris.
Again, it was Chris was going through a bad time. We were chatting, and there was the Road Legends podcast came out, and we were like, oh fuck yeah, this is going to be quite good, like a podcast for truckers about and then it was just about the Road Legends and how fucking great they are. Don't get wrong, I like a lot of them guys, but
what did they talk about? Road Legends? I don't know who these.
It was just about. It was about their like kind of.
It was like these four guys, and then they just spoke about themselves. So they just extended.
Oh, the Eddie
vlogging,
Stobart
basically.
guys.
And we kind of watched something like 4 truck drivers, and he was like kind of talking about other things. I don't get it wrong. Apparently,
like
this
this
podcast
podcast,
has devolved into exactly what we set out to not make. But okay,
You run out of
Fuck it.
material. You run out of stories.
Episode 200, it's fucking. But I don't know. We wanted something better. We also wanted better. The audio wasn't great. I think the audio was the main thing.
And there you go, you see. So when you first started this podcast, look how it's evolved. Look at now the sound setup, the equipment that you're now using. Finding David, a legend, finding Chloe as well. Obviously finding me, but I found
Obviously,
you through watching your video when you were stuck in Leicester on the ice. And I thought, oh, this is a great guy, because I actually started getting bored of a certain
Tom, we're still
YouTuber.
talking about Tom here.
Apparently,
Yeah, unbelievably.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember. I used to make YouTube videos. This is back
Allegedly.
years ago.
It's always about food. Everything in his bag. Look what my wife's gave me. I'm on a diet, and he pulls out all his food, and then he's sat by the fire inside his cab. Fire by the
You
cab.
know what? Jamma was watching by the fireplace, and I was like, he had this video on in the background. I was like, it sounds like me in the background. He goes, I'm watching it in the fireplace, by the fireplace, and I was like, one of them like flash moments where it takes you back. I'm like, holy shit, I did used to do that. I completely forgot about it. Fucking hell.
It was literally before OnlyFans, but that could definitely be OnlyFans material. With Tom sat beside the fireplace answering questions.
I don't even know where the idea of like by the fireplace came up with, but like I was just like, it's such a stupid idea of having a tablet with a fireplace. It was so dumb, but fuck it.
It was brilliant,
Chloe.
though.
Yeah.
How did Tom get a hold of you? I presume it was Tom or Chris got a hold of you for an interview.
It was Tom that got hold of me. Or no, I got a random message from Nessa saying that. Oh,
Nessa.
yeah, it was Nessa. I think Tom or Chris approached Nessa and wanted to speak to me, and then I was like, oh, who the fuck's trying to ring me? And then she was like, here's this guy's number. So then I was like, I even have your name, Tom, saved as it except for access, Tom in brackets. But
That's fine.
I've spelt it wrong, and I've never changed it since.
That's amazing.
I honestly have to find it, and I just like, and whenever you ring, and I'm like, oh, it's Tom, and I'm not going to change it either. But I just literally, I didn't know who you were. I knew Daryl knew who you were, but I didn't know who you were. So I was just like, hello. And then you're like, yeah, come on this podcast. I was like, okay. And then I had my own kid's tablet. So I just came on this late, like sat in a cupboard because it was awful sound. And you're like, yeah, buff it up with like blankets. And I just remember sitting there. Like, never done a podcast before. And then
I think that
somehow-
was our solution for everything. Just put
Yeah.
pillows around you, you'd be fine.
You'll be
Yeah.
fine. Just sit in a little
You
corner.
do sound great underneath the duvets. All right.
Yeah, so I basically just did that, and I had no idea what I was doing. Never heard the podcast before. Got asked random shit, and then about 10 episodes later, you guys asked me to come back on because you wanted a chick or something. Literally, I think it was just like you wanted the woman vote, so you're like, just come back on, you know.
That does sound like something we would say, yeah.
Yeah. So I just went, yeah, why not? What have I got to lose? So that was a good fun one.
Tom
And
never
I've been here ever
actually.
since.
Tom never actually asked me to join the podcast. The
You
word
just
those,
stayed. It's like a
those,
cat.
I
that you
didn't
feed.
just stay. You just kept on. It was just kept on giving me the link to do it. Or are you ready? All right, are you good? Are you good to recording it? You know,
I
and
just
then eventually it
assumed
just.
you were staying. There was no option.
I remember.
But what a great addition.
On the 50th episode was the first time you guys gave me the option to edit it. They were like, they jumped on it. I'm like, yes, absolutely, yes, you can edit it. Yep, cool. Yeah, but the 50th episode, we
That's
had
a
like
decision
five.
you regret.
Deal.
Yeah, we had like 5 people. I wanted the experience. I thought this would be very, very cool. You know what I mean? So, and it was definitely interesting. I don't do as much work as I did on that episode, you know, but it was definitely a learning
your
experience.
Technology
first
has
edit,
moved
wasn't it?
on.
Was that when we
Holy
had like
shit.
10 people on it? It was like ridiculous.
No, we had
Like Christmas
5.
special.
I think it was
5?
Pete, Chris.
Yeah.
I think Pete and Chris were
There was some other
extras on
guy,
that one.
wasn't there?
Oh, there might have been another guy. There might have been 6.
Or was there
Yeah.
Steph on there as well? I'm pretty sure there was a few of us.
There was a few, but not that many though. I don't like
Okay.
but it was just a 50. Whenever the 50th episode came on, I can't remember.
And then Jamma, where have you come from? You just randomly looked at Tom and then just joined in, didn't you, one day?
Well, I started obviously my YouTube channel, and then I think me and Tom just started to notice each other. And then Tom did the same thing as what he did to you. Approached me
Yeah.
like a. Looking back,
Yeah,
it's a
to be
bit.
guest.
well, it's a bit pedo-ish, isn't it? Like stalkerish. Hi, do you want to come on this podcast? Please go behind the curtains. You've got better sound. And I was with my iPhone with my headphones, same thing. And
If you undo your zipper, you get better. You get rid of that little muffle. So
build a fort.
let me check. Can you just make sure?
Yeah. But you know what? Me and Tom have developed such a beautiful relationship, and I'm so glad that I've made him, found him as a friend. And you know what?
I'm a made man now, am I? The fuck?
I didn't mean to say it like that. You know, like, listen, all I'm saying is, I know Tom's got my back 110%. If I needed anybody to go to, he's there. Him and Kale
Yeah, 100%.
are absolutely brilliant people. I love them both to bits, and
Love you, dude.
he's just always been there for me. And David
feels a
as
bit
well.
mushy now.
It does
Yeah.
feel mushy, doesn't it?
Kind of
At the end of the day, we're
shit.
giving
I
out
don't know how
applause,
you're
and
looks
gonna say
David's a
this.
David
beautiful
looks
guy.
Are we
disgusting.
seriously? We're still talking about the same Tom now. Every time you start doing that, it just. Wait a
There's
second.
a side to Tom you do not know. I promise you, he's soft.
Shush,
He is-
I'm
he's
a
a
cunt
big
through and
kitten.
through. That's just a fact.
No, you are not.
It's just
Not a chance.
Fact.
Tom has
Not,
learned.
you are
In
big
all
friendly
fairness,
giant.
Tom, you always have the right advice. Like, you can
Do
literally just
I?
go, yeah, honestly, I don't know how you do it, but you just literally go, oh, I need to speak to Tom, and you just literally just know what to say every single time without a doubt. 100%.
I feel like this is some bullshit right here because this
Tom
none of this
knows
is true.
exactly how to push my buttons. He has learned over the last few
You know
years
what? I'm so glad
exactly
you're
the
here,
That
David.
sounds
right
like a
The rest
thing
of this
to
is
say.
hell to me.
No, the real Tom is caring. He's got empathy. He cares a lot. Like, even when I lost my job, he was straight on the phone speaking to me, talking to me about options. This is what we're going to do. Da, da, da. He even mentioned, Jermaine, just leave your kids in Leicester. Come up to mine and just lodge, and then go and see them at the weekend.
A solution's a
checks out.
solution.
Solution.
Yeah. But, you know, and same with David. You know, I was playing David's game before I even knew David.
That's crazy.
I was playing that
really?
game. Yeah. Like years
That's
and years and years.
amazing.
When it first, I remember seeing it because I was playing this, I think it was called Euro Truck Simulator on the iPhone. But it was dreadful at handling. And it was all 3D. It looked like Euro Truck Simulator that you see on your PC. But I'm an old school guy. I like the old-fashioned Grand Theft Auto where it's bird's eye view looking
I
down.
loved that
Yeah.
game back in the day.
Yeah.
On the
And that's
Sega.
when I seen David's screenshots on the App Store. And I thought, that's for me. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely rubbish at the game. I can't
Oh
do
my
it.
god, David!
I
Can you
love
have
it.
the guys, the singing guys, occasionally run through the map so you can run them over?
The singing guys.
Yeah. There's a I can't do it. Like the,
Oh,
the-
yeah.
there's
How about the
always a line of
electric
them.
one?
GTA.
How about the electrocuted one when you're on the train track? Like,
Remember that one.
I'm not
Yeah, you
remembering
should
that.
definitely-
I
you
think
should
I might have
definitely
pushed
get
that out.
some GTA guys running across. It'd be fun.
I vividly remember. I'll have to
give
get a
me the
video of
money.
it.
Shall be the money. Can you get some protesters that like come in and spray everything orange just for?
Well, I'm working on all that. You know, what I mean, the amount of stuff that I'm actually doing right now, is for the next game right now because we're working on the next game because I don't. There's going to be a
Which is
time where
skip and run,
I
yeah?
won't be able to actually update the current game on Google Play. But so I am literally all my work right now is just experimenting on new stuff for the new game, you know. And but I want to come up with the ridiculous the stuff that nobody would ever think of in the trucking game wise. You know what I mean? As in like I don't know. There's just something very okay. Like my son, my oldest son, one of my older sons. He said, "Okay, how about you're backing up, and the only way you can park the trailer is if you disconnect the trailer from the truck, and it has to spin around, and it has to and you're like guiding it. Sorry, you're like curling.
Mhm.
You're backing up, and then you got to let go of it, and then eventually it gets into the spot, and you got to keep trying that kind of stuff. You know
oh
what
my
I mean?
god, that'd be great fun.
You know what I mean? So like I wouldn't have thought of that, but it takes an outside person to think of that. You know what I mean? As in like, so I want one to where you're a truck driver and it's just like a Super Mario thing where you're just jumping over trucks and getting stuff and everything's ridiculous and you're just boing, boing, you know what I mean? But but everything that's in it is something that an actual truck driver would see. Like I don't know, there's a truck scale or there's a TA. TA is a very popular truck stop, you know what I mean? Just very popular stuff that where truck drivers actually like, I know that.
Can you have a level where that you get high, and then your truck starts flying, and you know with those old school games, you get to click the button to keep it going up.
Like fish.
Ooh, yes, Flappy
Like
Bird.
fish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Flappy
could you
Bird,
have one
yeah.
of them?
Yeah. I've actually
So you just take drugs.
I do have a Flappy Bird thing. They kind of give you an example of when to use it, and then I was using my son's head instead of a Flappy Bird, so I was just going, my head's just jumping up and down.
How about at the top of a mountain? And you
Yeah.
get so far up, you lose traction, and now you've got to reverse all the way back down. But
Ooh,
one
like in
false
that,
move, you drop
King
down
of
the
the,
side of the
King of the
cliff.
Hill episode. I don't know, anybody know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? Remember the King of the Hill episode?
I don't know. I never watched King of the Hill.
No.
King of the Hill.
It-
But by the
I-
way,
I watched it
um,
once in a while.
Gavlar has said the Hare Krishnas that they would sing. Yeah, there was a line of them. You'd have to run them over.
Yeah.
Wow, wow! I don't remember that now at all.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a good
See,
game.
yeah. So,
But when you
that's
kill
what,
them, it should have
they
like,
need
you
to-
kill Kenny.
They need to come across the screen, and it has to come up, and it comes up Garanga, which is a word I always remembered because there was a bridge near my house, and it had it on for decades upon decades. This fucking word Garanga, and I never knew what it was until I met Hare Krishna in Lancaster or Preston, and he said Garanga to me. I was like, wait, the fuck did you just say? That's the word on the bridge.
What's it mean?
I don't know. Peace be on you or something. I didn't fucking know. Some shite.
All I remember about Grand Theft Auto was that Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto. the
I
original
do
one.
not remember that.
Nor
That's
did I-
just
nor
that's
I
made,
remember
that
that's
now
made
either.
up. You
It
totally
was like,
made
no,
that
no,
up.
it's not. I promise you. It was like the soundtrack when you first come into Liberty City. And you got
Do
to
you
blow
know
up
the
the house.
reason why the music on GTA or like the GTA has always been famous with music?
Go on.
No.
Do you? Are you
So-
asking us if we know?
Yeah,
So we can
you
educate
This
us.
is an interesting fact. This, when they were making the game, they wanted to put it on a CD because that was the new fangled thing. It was all about CDs. The game was so small that it took up hardly any room, so it was not really worth putting it on the CD. You could put it on floppy disks near enough.
Mhm.
So they thought, well, what can we fill the rest of the CD up with? We can fill it with music. That's the reason why it became so synonymous with some of the fucking best tracks. Like the tracks of your childhood came from GTA, and that's the reason why. Because they
Where
want
is
to fill up the CD.
GTA built?
I did
Oh
not know
my
that.
god! Sorry,
Where's
I'm watching the Hare
Rockstar
Krishnas
Base?
getting rolled over right now.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking great.
Hey, where's Rockstar based? Who created Grand Theft Auto?
Dundee. The Scottish.
Scotland, yeah.
The fucking
Scottish.
So
Scottish.
lost what you're talking
Yeah.
about now.
Like,
Basically where Grand Theft Auto is
GTA
built.
was
Yeah,
is a
GTA.
Scottish game.
Scottish game.
Oh.
Not even American. Like everyone thought.
No.
Scottish.
I know
The-
there was
the-
a London version. I tried that one.
Yeah, there
It was
was.
really good, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
I would
With
have
the
loved,
black
I
cab.
loved like a modern version of GTA London. That'd be fucking amazing.
Mm.
Should I talk about my month now? As other
Bring
people
it.
have.
Oh yeah, we've not got that far. Go on.
Yeah, no, right. Because shit's got real. I have not been in of a decent sized truck in over a month.
Is that because you broke them all?
We'll talk about that later because there's a Judge Chloe later, and I am the
And the facts
defendant.
of wife. Just a heads up.
And the facts of wife,
We're
yeah.
gonna-
I'm the
Right.
defendant, but we'll talk about that shortly because there's a whole thing behind that. But yeah, my truck is broken. A bearing dropped out of the gearbox.
Oh yes, you did say. Yes, I do remember that one.
I mean, it's
That was
one of them
ages
fucking
ago.
things. Oh, so it's only just getting fixed now. Only just getting
Jesus.
fixed, but
But pause for suspension. Thanks for
Yeah, I
the
know,
break.
right?
yeah. You're welcome. So there has been other trucks available, and there's not been any work for them. Next
Okay.
week, so we've got 15, 16 lorries, and next week only 3 will be going out.
Wow.
God.
The rest of them are all going to be stood down, and drivers, the lot of the drivers have been unpaid. Some of the drivers have been unpaid for a month now.
Wow.
Shit.
That sounds like
Can they
rain.
do
That's
that?
my kind of provider,
There's
that.
no work.
Yeah, but I thought you had like a minimum contract. Like you have to get paid your minimum.
I don't know how they're working it out, but your minimum hours aren't.
It's if the work's there, innit?
You get your money off your bonuses and your overtime and all that. That's how
Right.
you get your money like with us.
So basically, you're on 0-hour contract probably.
It's shite, but it's not really their fault. What's happened is, so there's so Sellafield is the lifeblood of the area. It's like it
Is
is
it a town,
like
a business?
it's
Sorry, Sellafield.
it's a so it's an old nuclear power station. It's decommissioning.
Okay, sorry, yes. I'm sorry, I don't.
But
I remember now.
it is colossal. At any one day, there'll be over 40,000 people there.
Mhm.
Like it's a huge place. It's
Nuclear,
like yeah. It has its own power station. It has its
Well,
own
it is
water
nuclear,
treatment
so of course
works.
it has its own power. Yeah.
It's like a
No,
cool
it actually has.
structure, isn't
It has its own. It has a gas. It has a gas plant as a which I'll talk about in a second. But it's like so. But there's all the contractors have heard. So there's a new power station called Hinkley Point, and they're trying to attract people to come down to Hinkley Point. And to do that, they're paying an extra £6 an hour. Now, all the contractors want an extra £6 an hour to match Hinkley Point, but the reason why Hinkley Point is charging that, it's a bit like it's like Sky does, whatever deal to get you into Sky, but then afterwards the deal comes. That's just how it is. So, anyways, they're all striking, and that means that all of the typical companies are. There's nothing coming out. There's no work. We've got guys stood down in there. It's fucked. It's fucked absolutely and utterly everything. And so all of our guys that would normally be in Sellafield, and we have hundreds of guys in Sellafield with millions of pounds worth of equipment. Because there's companies like there's McAlpines, there's Morgan Sindall, there's all these big companies that's there, but they can't bring people in with all the machines to the area. It's just too far. You just can't do it. So you need a subcontractor. You need someone, basically us. We are the go-to for all these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But now that they're all striking, we're bollocks. And that's then kind of led on to this thing of like, well, all these drivers, they're just stood down. They're not doing anything. Now,
and they're not getting paid. They're not getting unemployment. They're just.
I don't know how the pay situation's working fully, but as far as I'm aware, there's like a lot of they're losing a lot of hours, like huge amounts. They're losing days.
I mean, in a minute, are they going to have to cut down drivers completely, or is that the worry?
It'll only happen till February.
Right.
So we've just got to survive till February, and then everything's back on.
But this is all heading up to Christmas. This is all of that.
Yeah. Now,
Jesus.
Devastating.
I have been lucky / I'm also, whereas a lot of the drivers, they won't. You know how drivers are. Oh, I'm a driver. I'm not doing it. That's beneath me. Whereas I could not give a single fuck. I'll jump on anything. I'll work with whatever.
Yeah.
And
the hours, it's got to be done.
It's given me some variation. I worked at the actual gas plant for Sellafield, which is a separate thing and isn't part of the strikes. But because it was gas, and because we were doing stuff that was dangerous, or because of the strikes as well, because the strikes, it's disrupting traffic all over the area. So we had to start at 12 o'clock at night, and then work till 12 o'clock in the day, and then the other guys took over and would do 12 till 12. But we had the back shift, and it was only 4 nights of it, and it was the single most brutal shift I have ever done in my entire life. It was fucking grueling, because your body's just you're fully on the back end of it, and then the week afterwards you've then got to switch your body clock back round again. So there was that. I went out on the sweeper for a little while,
Nice.
I really quite like the sweeper,
Yeah, that
and
looks fun.
some of the work that we had to do.
Sweeper is it like a street sweeper where it sucks
Yeah.
up all the
Yeah.
debris from the road.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. But some of the work that we had to do was sucking out the gullies. Basically, you've got like an attachment, much like you do
Yeah.
on an actual Hoover, where you can pull it off and then you can basically suck it there. Honestly, and this is to you, Jamma, because I know you were saying about this before.
I'll just do this. Yeah, that sounds good.
Fuck, that's satisfying. It is so. There's nothing like when there's all that dirt in the bottom of it, and you suck up all the water's gone.
I
And
just
then you
keep
suck
thinking
it
of
further
Noonan.
down, and you like just all the fucking dirt, and it looks perfectly clean afterwards. You're like, and then all because you've done it all the water starts rushing in, and it starts running like perfectly. And you're like, yeah, I like this. This is fucking great. I quite like the sweeper. I'll be honest with you. And if you do get onto Chloe,
Okay, hold on, Chloe.
What have I done? What's happened?
We just did something illegal.
Was Logan naked? Okay, where were you? I'm sorry.
So Tom, we got sidetracked for some reason. I can't remember
fucking yeah, we got sidetracked.
what. My bad. So were you talking about something?
But just the sidetrack, nothing illegal happened, so we're all good.
Sweet
We'll
truck,
just-
yeah.
Yeah.
super truck.
So yeah, there was
Right.
the super truck. That was the thing that just happened, and what else happened? Oh, so
Satisfying. Something.
Oh, fuck it. The sweepers are satisfying. They are so incredibly satisfying. Although they are a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, but like the one that I got was actually quite nice, and I had like fucking all the like some of them sweepers, they are fucking nice in them. Do you know what like they've got? Do you know they've got a sink with hot running water?
To wash your
Really?
hands?
Yeah, to wash your hands and wash your face and stuff like that if you want to. You've got your fridge and all of that stuff in there. It's crazy how good some of them sweepers are. They are crazy good.
So explain it then. So because this is something I'm looking hopefully to get into if I get it. Is there particular switches on the side? Is there a sequence of turning all that on, or is it just a flick of a button? It's made for one thing.
What for sweepers?
Yeah, is it like outwards and inwards? Does it blow and suck at the same? Is there two different things
what
that it
she
does? Why are you taking it there? We're talking about sweepers. Come on. It's like
God
a
love
fart on
you,
an
Chloe.
elevator, wrong on every level.
What? So
Oh.
right. So what?
So like, if you've got leaves and you want to start extracting, you might be
Right.
able to turn
Good
it into
word,
like a
yeah.
blowing sort of
No.
movement,
No,
or is it all
doesn't do
sucking
that.
in?
It's just vacuum that you get.
It's just a
So
suck machine.
basically, yeah. So inside.
You could say the job sucks.
Fuck you, Chloe.
So the one that I had, the two that I had both had, and I can't remember what the company was for the actual, but you have a computer screen in there with full control of everything, and there's stuff that you wouldn't think, like the stuff that you would think, like say for instance, obviously, so you've got the side brushes, the two side brushes, which on most sweepers don't both deploy. I thought you'd be putting them both out, but no, you basically select left or you select right because there's a
Depending
lot,
on the
there's
curve.
a
Gully
lot
sort
to
of side,
concentrate,
yeah.
and you are wider. So you'll kind of like usually you'll sweep driver side, which is the left side of the truck, and
Yeah,
driving on
opposites.
the left side is. Have you driven one of these sweepers on the road?
No.
It's
No, it's definitely
fucking
something I've always thought about. Being a
hideous.
left-hand driving seems a bit off.
Yeah.
You feel like you
Put in.
are just in them fucking bushes. You're going past and you're looking at it like fucking.
It's like when you're a passenger, isn't it? But you've actually got it in your face this time, trying to
Oh,
drive
it's
and not swerve.
hideous. I didn't like
But it's
driving
like when
on
you're
that
trying to
side.
gauge as well. If you've got oncoming traffic, like how close is that corner to those guys?
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I'm
And
over here.
I found myself like being way too far out on the white line.
Yeah.
And it took me quite a while to kind of get, because the thing is, when you're looking at it and like you see that white line along the edge of the road. You look at
Yeah.
it from where you're sat, and you think, "Oh well, I'm
Yeah.
sat over it."
Yeah.
But you look in your mirror, and there's like a foot between you and the white line. It's just your perception with
Perspective,
everything is so off. But
Yeah.
the equipment itself. So you got the kind of the side brush that brings everything in, and then you've got the body brush, which is another brush, big brush underneath it. And if you ever hear about the bad accidents with sweepers, that's the bad one. That's the one that fucking horrific
Like
things.
what? Give an example.
Gross.
Like you don't want an example.
Squishy squash.
It's bad.
Well, who's on the road getting squishy squashed at the time? Surely
You
it's not
were-
like
as
an
a-
Austin Powers steamroller, is it? Like no, and it keeps coming really
This-
slow. You
this-
could run away.
This happens a lot with sweepers, like more than you think. Basically, because the driver is so focused on that left-hand side, and you're kind of watching because you need to
That
keep
would be
a
curbside.
perfect distance. So you're sat on the curb,
Yeah.
and you're literally sat over the curb. You're watching the mirror, you're watching your brush, watching what's going on.
Mhm.
People will run out to try because they think you're going slow.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll try and run around it, and this has happened multiple times. They trip, they fall. You don't see them,
it. Yeah.
and if they go and
Oh,
put that body brush, and
wow.
they get basically just the body brush does what it does. It's there to literally tear things up and to make it smaller for the vacuum, but the body doesn't do that, so it just gets mangled inside it. So.
Ooh.
Like, don't get me wrong, they've got a lot more safety systems now to stop, but this is something that happens, and it rarely works out well for the people.
What a
Unfortunately,
way to go.
it's
Yeah,
hideous.
fucked off.
Yeah, literally.
Ways to die.
So, did you do this during the nights when you're obviously sleep deprived? What I'm thinking of is, if you're in the left-hand side, was there ever a moment when you're driving down thinking, I'm just a passenger, and forget that you're actually driving?
No, but you,
Well, his tree's coming close.
it's on that left side, on when you're
Start
curb
looking over.
side, it is very difficult. It took me 2 days to get
Yeah,
a
I can imagine it took a
perception
while.
of like this is where I'm supposed to be on the road. Like
Mm.
roads that are narrow, but the ones like the roads that I've taken you down, Jamma, like where they are narrow-ish, and I was fucking shitting myself going down them roads. Like
was gonna say,
stopping
yeah,
at
especially
every
in the-
single thing, it was not
Mhm.
nice. Like it was just, it took me a good 2 days to kind of get my head round the positioning of the truck and stuff like that. But this are the controls. So you've got the body brush and you've also got the vacuum as well. So the vacuum sits behind the brush, and basically the two brushes bring it all into the vacuum. The vacuum doesn't go the entire width of the truck, which is what I thought it did. It's only kind of like fairly smallish, reasonably so. And so you can change how much pressure the two brushes are putting down, but the more pressure you put down, the faster the brushes will disintegrate, because obviously it's going
Yeah,
to.
of course, yeah. On asphalt,
And
isn't it? Ripping
you can
up.
also angle the vacuum. So if you have it flat down, it's going to suck up a lot more. Whereas if you have it up, it'll be able to suck up bigger stuff. So if you've got like sticks and branches and leaves, you want to have it angled up. And then all three of also the brush, the side brush, and the front have all got jet washes. So blasting the ground. If you want to have them on, you can turn them on or turn them off individually. When you're first in a sweeper, it is so overwhelming to try and kind of think. It's probably the most overwhelming driving job that I've done.
So what you're saying is it's basically a rug doctor, but you ride it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But like
quite
with a
advanced.
lot more controls, like a lot more controls. But it's also the most satisfying job I've done on a truck
Yeah, I can imagine it's
by
pretty
a
good fun.
fucking huge distance.
I imagine driving it is more fun than explaining it, though.
Oh God, yeah. That's
Just say it, just point it out.
That's an objective fact. But then,
Thank you, Chloe. I appreciate you sometimes.
but then the last,
Except for when it's,
the last
when
2
it's me you're
weeks-
talking about.
I know, exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But then the last 2 weeks, all I've done is just sit in a factory and just pick up bits of metal And that's
Sweet.
it.
Hmm.
Just labouring,
right.
just
Oh.
general labour. But like it has been
It's been hours
dire.
though, isn't it? It's just is what it is, isn't it? You got to take what you can get.
But yeah, there is that. But I'm happy I've got work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
it
You'd
has
be a lot
been
worse
dog
off.
shit. I mean, in fairness, I think I'm probably like number 2 in like the shit weeks. David being number 1 because he's like had a fucking amazing week or amazing month. Nothing's really
he?
happened. Well,
Has he?
Nothing's happened.
Well, he looks
Nothing's
young.
happened.
He doesn't look very wrinkled. He looks like he's had quite a
Doesn't
nice
look
life.
stressed.
That's the filter
yeah.
on the camera. It just de-ages
Looks
me a little bit.
unstressed.
You know.
Yeah, Chloe looks refreshed. She looks relaxed, and
I'm in a nice new build now, so it is nice. Whereas my old flat was really damp, and this week I've had holiday and I completely cleared it out. And moving from one extreme to the other, you just realised how bad it was. There you go.
how far away have you
was
actually
the-
moved from your old place?
Good question.
What, David? Come on, you asked the question as well. Was
No.
that the same question?
Exact same question.
Oh, was it?
You butted each other in. I've moved probably about 30 to 40 minutes away from where I am now. I'm now 10 minutes away from work. I'm 5 minutes away from my brother.
Brilliant.
I'm probably about 20 minutes from my other brother and my dad. So it's more local to family. It's a
Cool,
lot better.
awesome.
Brand new build.
it's not near water though, is it?
It's nowhere near water.
Fantastic.
I know.
Given
win-win.
Great
your
for Logan
family's
as well.
history, I think that's very worth
Exactly.
mentioning.
But my brother that saved everyone, he's fairly local now, so it's fine. He's about.
Brilliant.
David can't remember what we're talking about there. He looks
The-
you look very
the-
blank.
The thing, the river
Yeah.
underneath the house.
That's the one.
no,
Yeah. You just,
This is
like,
just my natural. This
you
is
did
my
the
go-to
dog
face.
look. You know where a dog goes, huh?
I keep thinking about Tom there. I want to know how many times he got in the wrong door of that sweeper. Like, did he actually ever get into it using the left-hand side every time?
No, I did not. In fact, I was on a weighbridge, and every fucking time, and I was on this weighbridge maybe 6 or 7 times. And every single time I went to get in the passenger side, because when you get on a weighbridge, you step out, you go and talk to the
Yeah.
weighbridge person,
Yeah.
you turn around, the door's there,
You get straight back in. Yeah.
and turn around, passenger seat, fucking passenger seat every time. Fucking hell.
I must have dozed off when you were explaining. So are you saying that it's a left-hand drive?
Yes.
Okay.
That's like you
that was
driving a
probably the
right-hand
main
drive.
thing I was talking about, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I dozed. That's why I drifted off. Yeah. Hey, Tom, can we do the Judge Chloe?
We certainly
Bring it.
can do.
Yeah, bring it. Let's do it.
Right.
All right. So how are we doing this now? You're going to say it out loud, Tom. and
I want Jamma to be my defense.
the defense.
Yes.
So he's defending you.
So he's going to defend me, and I'm hoping Jamma will understand why I've specifically picked him.
Plus,
I've been
David's good
defending
at
you all
accusing
podcast.
No, because I'm hoping Jamma will understand this, because I'm hoping I'm not the
Okay.
arsehole here.
So is this a
Oh,
situation?
you might be
your
an arsehole.
okay. So you're the.
Okay.
Are you an asshole? Not just this is not a story of random. This is actual.
This is a genuine thing, an actual thing that I have done,
Oh,
and potentially I might be the arsehole in this situation.
excellent. I love it already.
So you gotta remember now,
full blown
Jamma,
accusations.
You
Yep.
are 100% on his side. There is.
Even
It
if
doesn't
you don't
matter.
believe you are.
You're right. You just.
Yeah.
You just have to.
No.
That's it.
I wanted to be a lawyer anyway, so this is great for me. I'll stand by my client. No comment, Tom, is what you got to say, okay?
I'm hoping Jamma will come to my defense properly on this, because I think he will get me on it. But
Okay, bring it. Go on then.
so my grab wagon that I had
Uh-huh.
is
Sorry. Grab wagon.
Okay,
the 8-wheel
giant
big
crane.
grabby.
Grab
Gotcha.
Technical terms there.
So we go to all these fucking dusty sites, just dust, mud, bogginess, and because we went to this, I got a air duster.
That was not my child. Can I just point out?
So I got an air duster and trying to kind of blast stuff out. Someone came into my truck, used it for a week while I was off, got back. Air duster was broken and it was full of dust. And I was like, fuck. So I cleaned it.
Okay.
Got another air duster. Did the same thing. And someone, after a week that I was off, broke it. And I was just
Again.
like, again.
How are they breaking it? Are they just filling it up
Yeah.
too much? Or
I don't know if it's going besides the seat. They're not taking care of it, but it's just snapping.
Oh,
Like,
okay, whether it's just sat on it or something stupid.
yes.
Sorry,
So-
you're the
Okay.
judge. You're not allowed to speak for the defence and
oh
the
no!
prosecutor.
Judges are allowed to talk.
Whoa,
Have you
I'm allowed
not
to say
seen?
what I want.
They are allowed to do
doing
whatever
this
they want to
proper.
do.
Excuse me,
I
I
thought
don't
we're
know the
doing this
correct
properly.
terms here, Jamma, but you are under oath. Or is that the words? I don't know.
Not
I
yet,
think,
I'm not.
I think I'm the
I think
one
you're
under
under
oath.
oath. Jamma, you need
Yeah.
to quit. Damn it, go.
So, I was starting to get a little bit fed up with it, but over the course of the summer, I don't have air conditioning, and not only do I not have air conditioning, but there are small tears, or I say small, like quite big tears in the gear stick, like the leather,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it just pumps heat into the cab. Just fucking continuously pumps heat.
What, out
The-
the leather bits?
Yeah, you can feel the heat coming out from under the engine.
Oh, okay, I see, right, because there's not a seal there. Right.
Yeah. And the worst I had
Which
it
is going to
was...
be nice for the winter. Just pointing that out.
Yeah, but during the summer, I had it up to 49 degrees,
Jesus.
which is, for
lot.
someone northern and ginger, too much. Just too much.
Celsius.
So I had to have the sunroof open, or the kind of the flappy bit, or what you want to call it. I had to have both my windows
Window.
open just continuously,
Yeah.
and the dust was just, because we were just running between sites where like there was no kind of change in it, and so the dust was just getting in, and the mud was getting in, and you know what? I kept asking them for the air conditioning all summer, didn't give me it. People kept breaking my fucking things, and you know what? I just gave up. I gave up trying to clean it. I was just like, I'm not
Ooh.
wiping it down. I cannot be asked to do it anymore. Like, no one else has to deal with this shit. I'm the only one. Everyone else gets to go into these sites with the nice windows all fucking shut up and stuff like this. I have to have mine open continuously.
Just to clarify, you have the only truck that doesn't have air conditioning, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So I just gave up. I just couldn't be asked to do it anymore.
Okay.
And anyways, when my truck broke, my boss went in the thing, and he went fucking ape shit at me about the fact that my truck was such a state. He was fucking having a do about it. And I said to him about the air conditioning, I don't want to fucking hear about this air conditioning. I'll have fucking a massive do about it. So my question is,
Right.
am I the asshole here for not fucking doing this? Or am I kind of like, is it understandable? So there you go.
Okay. Did you
Well,
kick off?
Well, obviously, yeah,
Or just
you're an
this is-
asshole. Okay, so what I know, yeah, that's a given. I don't even know why you're questioning it. Okay, I'm just confused. Okay. Anyway, Jamma, do you want to defend him a little bit? No,
I'd like to see someone against him so I can defend him, if possible.
Well, that'd be David. That'd be all on David.
Thank you. So, David,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
'cause I
Dave's
can
staying.
defend him
Okay,
here.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, well, Tom, you know what? This
It's
company,
just the way you say Tom just sounds so scathing.
this company who is giving you work, who's giving you a paycheck, who has took a chance on you. They're giving you a piece. They're giving you a piece of equipment. All right, you were lucky enough to get hired. They had their doubts to hire you in the first place, knowing your track record and all the accidents and how unsafe you are. You know what I mean?
I told them nothing about that.
You were lucky to get a truck in the first place. Okay.
Objection,
And,
objection, Judge. He's leading questions there. He's making things up that he's gone into things that
I
not
have
really
evidence.
happened. We don't know that
All
yet.
right,
I'll allow it because there's been evidential factors along here. I'll allow.
And
Good try.
so,
though.
was there times when you just sat there doing nothing while you were in your truck, Tom?
Honestly, very little times. No,
Okay,
there's genuinely.
Little, but you're not expecting to do a cleanup every 10 minutes or anything. You know what I mean? Doesn't like that. You could have Now, this blower that you're saying, this fictional blower that you happen to buy, I don't see any evidence whatsoever of these existing. For all you know, you're the person who broke them in the first place, if they even existed at all. All right. Now,
Killing me, yeah.
now, again, we got to go back to the main question: is Tom an asshole? In general, yes. Just there's no denying that in the first place. Regardless of what the situation is he an asshole? You can't even object to this. All right, it has been known as a fact at
Jamma,
this point.
you need to be objecting to this. This is
I'm giving you
absolutely
many
not
opportunities here,
objecting
Jamma, to at least do pretend.
I think Jamma's just not holding back, just letting David go for it.
I'm ready to go in for the
Straight
kill.
in. Yeah, he's
All I
The
can
truck.
say is here, David,
All
it's a clear statement of gingerism. The other drivers have been given.
Brilliant.
They're all being paid the
Defense.
exact same wage. They've all got the same sort of
Do
lifestyle
they
to
have
do
the
that
track
job.
record as
got-
your client?
110%. They all do the same job. That's why he's still in the same job. Because if he wasn't up to scratch, he would have been let go. Okay. These people have all got the same job. They've all got the blowers and the air cons. My client here has gone out of his way. He's purchased other things. He's cleaned up after other drivers.
Allegedly
He's fixed their
purchased.
mistakes. At this particular point, without any receipts, we'll overrule that question there. But what I'm saying is, he has gone without all of his stuff being sorted. He has reported it on numerous occasions. His boss hasn't dealt with it. Like anybody, when you keep telling somebody over and over again and nothing changes, you then start being the same person as what the others are, and you leave it. So if he is the aggressor in this and the arsehole, I then say whoever says that is a gingerist. I'll rest my case.
Wait,
Well,
we're
it has
resting
been
at
known.
that. That's
Now,
what we're resting on.
It turns out that being a gingerist is not a hate crime. All right,
It is. Orange is
let
the
me
new
show
black.
you proof. Let me show you proof right now of how much a gingerist I am not. You see Exhibit A right here. I am not a gingerist. All right. He, as you can see, one of my children well, two actually are my children, but I'm just going to give you one example right now.
And
But
how many of them children do you throw
all
out
right,
of a
and
window?
here is the other one. I have
What's
two
writing them
gingers,
in?
okay, just to show you right now. I don't know why I have two gingers, but I do. And
So are you in fact ginger at birth?
But here's the thing: I was not. Now, can somebody please get rid of my kids out of the office if you don't mind?
just chuck him out the
Was
window.
your wife ginger? Is your wife ginger?
No, my wife is not. She has purple.
Right, I want to see DNA results for me to clear that you are not a gingerist. Because for all we know, you could have
But
fostered
here it
these
is.
kids.
I
I
am
mean,
a gingerist.
he's chose them though. If
I
that's the
have,
case.
but there is no law, there is no hate crime, there is not a thing that there is anything wrong with being a gingerist. All right, okay. So I am proud of being one, and I will stand by it.
If you want to go down that route,
Except
we'll
for
go
my
down
kids.
we'll go
Sounds
down
like
obviously
you're
the
just
fair
attacking
route.
each other
No.
now.
Okay, okay. Here's the thing.
Well, let's go down the fair route. Are the contracts the same for each driver? Yes. Should they all be driving equipment that's fit for purpose? Yes.
Tom
So
has
if
a
there's
job.
one driver on your fleet that hasn't got that, then how can you moan at that one driver that's gone above and beyond his station
Oh,
to
above
replace,
and
repair, and
beyond.
clean?
Oh, objection, objection. All right, above and beyond. If he was going above and beyond, he would definitely be cleaning that truck every day.
Well,
And
he's
polishing
used
up
his
the
own
rims.
money from them wages that he was meant to feed his cats that week. His cats didn't eat for a week because he had to replace and clean his truck. Those other guys got the wages, and guess what? They spent it on lottery tickets.
I am here. You can ask me questions. You can
Okay,
confirm.
did you feed your cats that week, Tom?
I don't know what we were talking about.
Oh, look, just say yes. I'm defending
Yes.
you, you pilot.
Yes.
No comment.
All right. Is it part of your job to keep your truck clean?
Yes,
This
it
is
is.
what
Yeah.
I want to
Okay,
know.
there we go.
Is
It
it
is
under
part of your job.
contract, is it?
Are you saying you did not do your job?
Um,
Yeah, remember, you are
No
under oath.
comment. No comment.
no comment.
No, I
Jamma.
am sorry. Chloe, I would like you to ask the defendant if to tell the
need to
truth here in
answer.
this one.
You need to answer.
Just be very careful on how you answer. Beat around the bush.
So
Beat
if
around
you
the
say
bush.
no comment again, that means that you are. What was my question?
That's case, guys. I ain't going to repeat it because I know what you're doing.
Thank God this isn't real.
Hold on, I really forgot what my
It's been
question
like
was.
Law and Order. People be watching it going like height of drama. Like, yeah. Okay, right. I'm so confused.
Something to do with aren't you supposed to keep it clean?
Something about your contract.
really
Are you
forgot.
supposed to keep
I'm
your
gonna, when
lorry
I'm editing
clean?
this now, I'm gonna.
I don't
remember.
know if it's in our contract. If I'm honest with you,
Why are you telling him the answer?
well,
He's told you he doesn't know what the question was that he asked. It's not our fault. Our prosecutor has got dementia. Okay? Just leave it there. Next question, please.
Okay, all I
whoever
can
reads
say
a fucking
is that
contract.
you didn't do your job, regardless of the equipment that you were using. That I'm sure you haven't got AC. It's probably you don't have AC because you're probably the one who broke it. Because you got your history of breaking equipment all the time and all the trucks in your entire
That
career.
truck
Wow.
had no AC when I fucking got it, and I complained about
So
it.
you broke it
that
on day
time.
one.
Is this
Okay.
the truck where your like steering wheel comes off? Is this the same truck?
That's the same truck, yes.
Right. Okay. I know
Did
the
it come
truck,
off
yes.
because you pulled on it too hard?
No, it just falls off sometimes.
It's
Just falls
go
off
around corners.
sometimes.
It just flies off. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Tom, did you report this, Tom, to your boss? On how many occasions?
I lost count.
I'm
I
saying,
genuinely-
okay, does
I
it not work,
genuinely
or is there
lost
any
count.
at all? Because I've been in semi trucks that literally don't have AC.
You've not been in a
it's-
truck,
it's
you're a
not-
lawyer.
I think it needed. I think all it needed was regassing.
Regassing.
But I've
And
been.
this
I've
is,
been. I've been
are
asking.
you a
for-
mechanic and you know exactly what a truck needs before you even yeah? So you're
No,
an
but
expert?
the mechanic said that it just needs regassing,
Okay,
Did you do
strike
your
that.
vehicle check?
Damn it.
and that's all it needed. But I'd asked them for 2 years.
2 years.
So, did you VOR this particular truck in question until it was actually fit to go on the road? If you got these problems,
Fuck
with them?
no, you don't feel that. You
Oh,
don't
well,
For
feel
2
that.
years.
You've laid
You're-
it down.
For 2 years on a regular basis, you've requested this to be fixed.
Yeah,
And
throughout
now,
the summer, yeah.
Out of curiosity, throughout the summer, so the winter, when the vehicles are not in the shop as much, maybe you decided not to. You're like, it's not that important. I'm going to wait till it really hurts me. So you really could have brought it into the mechanic.
All it needs is it needed the owners, it needed David to say, yes, you can take it down to go and get regassed, because it's not, we don't regas it. It has to be taken down some places. Just needs him to say yes, and it'll be 10 minutes to regas it. That was it.
So
he just
for
needed to
2
say
years,
yes.
I just feel for 2 years.
Yeah.
All right.
This
I
was.
don't think it was that important, but again, it was part of your contract to keep your truck clean. All right, because if you're having dust everywhere, you're going more electronics are going to rust. The dust is going to get everywhere.
So
Including your health.
Exactly.
I will say.
So
he's,
your boss was concerned for your health. That is why you got a bollocking.
Jamma, you
So-
did not help there.
I'll be honest with you, David's killing it at the minute. I feel like I'm backing out.
where we go to is what we call we call it the Dust Bowl during the summer. It kind of and I think Chloe will probably be able to confirm this.
We've definitely got some sites like that. Yeah.
It turns into like this fine moon dust. It's the only way I can explain it. It is like the most
You open the door for
finest.
5 seconds and that's it. Bang. Cab's covered.
It's everywhere, and it blows around. You can see it swirling around,
Yeah.
and but the problem is you can't go in with the windows shut because the temperature just increases immediately. The problem is because when you run that PTO for whatever reason, but that PTO just sends hot air in. Like those times where I had to switch the engine off, open the doors after I've been using the PTO for half an hour, and just let it cool because the cab was so fucking hot. But again, you're doing that, the dust is getting in.
So
Did all the other drivers have this same thing?
No, just
Like
me.
same problem on these sites?
Just me.
It's gingerous.
So all the
They're
good
definitely
employees
ganged up.
All the good employees got a truck that had AC in it. you know, and
Well,
maybe
no,
they
they got all the brand
they
new
had AC
tippers and
because
shit like
they
that.
kept on top of the mechanics to make sure that they got their thing
But
recharged.
what's the
whatever
proof
it
in
is.
that? Do we know
Well,
the
they
age of
have
these
AC.
trucks?
They have AC.
For
That's all the
fuck's
proof.
sake,
That's
newer
all the
trucks.
proof we need. They have AC, so they must be doing the proper post trips and the pre trips and everything to make sure everything is right. And when it is due for service, because it's already at the mechanics, all right, it's already in the shop. That way, you know, like, by the way, go ahead and charge that thing that makes the AC work if you don't mind. And like, not a bother, it's already here. It'll only take 10 minutes, according to your client over here.
So were they the same age trucks?
No, mine's one of the oldest ones.
Oh, so there is a difference there. So the newer truck, as we know in the trucking industry, are more reliable, and that's why we tend to buy newer trucks. The older trucks do cause more problems. Over
Have
the
you-
years, it's best to either get rid of it.
I will say
replace
when
it.
this truck was bought, the person who went to go and pick it up, their exact words were, "What the fuck have you just bought? This is a piece of shit." And that's when it was bought.
Yeah, I was going to actually bring
That
up that
changes
comment
the
myself. I was
dynamic.
like, how many times have we all gotten a brand new vehicle where I had to go into the shop a week later? You know what I mean? So
It does, but
years and years of this truck knew you know, where it was, all the kinks were already figured out and everything. But Tom comes along and like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I've already spent a little bit of money
so
on a
I'd like
a
to
cheap
bring
old
this-
dust puller.
I'd like to bring this to the table then. Tom, over the years, how many trucks have you been in that you've had this type of fault? What I'm trying to show is that you're not a destructive driver over the
you
years.
sure you wanna
Is this
answer
the only
that?
place?
I thought you were going to go, how many trucks have you destroyed, is where I thought the question was going.
Well, I'm not going to say that because I'm defending him, so I'm saying
Okay,
what he's
this is
not
true.
I think you
destroyed.
shouldn't have even asked that question in the first place. But anyway, go ahead, Tom.
That I've had this
She's getting in my ear.
fault.
Tell him.
None.
Okay.
Thank you.
You
No
know,
more questions on that part.
And you know, if you want, you can rest your case. I feel like I have proven enough that Tom, being the asshole he is in general, that's just being in
You've
general.
used a bad word there, Judge. He's calling him an arsehole. I object to that language.
You
He doesn't know
and,
Tom personally on a personal level. He's just a lawyer. He's never driven a truck like he's saying he is. He's clearly lied under oath. He's a lawyer. I've driven semis. He's waffling, mate.
Hey, wait, what? Yeah, it's just that
Right.
I'm not the one on trial here. So yeah, you know. So
I think I've
rest
come
my
to a
case.
decision. Yeah, you
I-
both rested your case. Yeah. I think you both got you did very stern defending and accusing, and I'm sorry, Tom. I'm gonna say you're the arsehole here.
It's not only a gingerist, but also brownish. This is just wrong. I'm leaving. Both lost. Orange is the new black. Oh.
Logan did not agree with that, obviously.
No.
Yeah.
Fair play though, David. Honestly, mate, you had me on.
Yeah.
You had me on the ropes.
I feel like you could have defended me better there, Jamma.
I
He tried. There wasn't much defending. That's the problem. I
kept
get,
pushing
in
yourself
all
over.
honesty, I get where you're coming from, and it's frustration. But then
Yeah,
you've still
no,
got to
I
keep
get it.
You're chuckling.
I'll be honest with you. I genuinely just
Lost the will.
after a certain amount of time,
Yeah,
you're
I get
cleaning it and you're trying to wipe it down, and it just becomes
How
like
about just
in
do a
it just-
half-ass job?
Yeah, just
I
a
did,
quick wipe
I did.
down and
But then
Did you not
even
take a
then,
Hoover with you?
it fills up. It fills
A leaf
all
blower.
of the air vents.
Do you ever get
A
a leaf
leaf
blower?
blower.
leaf blower.
Seriously,
I've just got rid of one of those. You could have had one. That would be amazing. Whoa.
a lot of
Yeah.
truck
What
drivers
I
Would
need
actually
have
to
have
stopped
do-
us from coming to court.
No, I need to take the fucking the one from the sweeper, the nozzle in. Just take that in there. Even if it sucks the
Wash it
radio
every
out,
day.
it's all good.
Brilliant.
Then you wouldn't have been
No,
put up for
I-
trial, you know.
I get where you're coming from, but yeah, you still got to keep it clean, and unfortunately,
That's fair.
I've seen trucks pretty disgusting.
Eventually, our
But you're not an arsehole. You're still not an arsehole.
Oh, thank you. But I mean, you
That
kind of
moment.
you did definitely say that I was, but you know, fair.
You're a little bit.
Do we have
Right,
facts
I
of
want-
life?
I want
we
facts
do
of
it.
life.
You're,
That's
you're
what
not
I
like
was going
butthurt
for.
now, you know. I was just kind of,
I am a little bit.
you know, I'm sorry. You're not an asshole.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Fair play to David though. That was great.
David,
That
you
was
are
great ping pong. Really good.
You're always great at accusation. It's great. Love it.
All right.
Yes, I want facts
Now-
of life.
Let's have. I'm excited about this one. Okay, let's see if I did this correctly.
This is
All
going to be
right.
my first time playing this. Do I need a paper and pencil? Or...
No, this is not a quiz. This is just
Oh.
This is just banter.
Hello, friends. Ball and Chain here. And happy 200th episode. Here's some facts of wife. Today, we are going to delve into the origins of various commonly used phrases. So what I'm going to do is give you the origin story, and then you're going to guess the phrase. So, for example, it didn't used to be a thing to check people's pulses. So some people were thought to be dead, and then they weren't, and then they were buried alive. So it was such a common concern. People would attach a rope to the arm and wind it up to a bell on the surface. So if a person woke up buried alive, they would move it and it would ring the bell. Well, the phrase that comes from this, there's actually two, saved by the bell and a dead ringer. Okay.
Fuck
So
off.
there's
Is that
there's
really
your,
where that came from?
Yeah, I've heard
example.
that.
And now let's start off with an easy one. So the assize of bread and ale of 1262 was a piece of medieval legislation that aimed to stop bakers from selling underweight loaves. To stay on the right side of the law, bakers started to give an extra piece of bread away with every loaf. So, what's the phrase?
Baker's dozen. I gotta say, I don't think of anything else because the baker's dozen is 13, which is more than a dozen.
It does check out. Is it 13 dozen?
Oh yeah, baker's dozen is
A
13.
baker's
It's
dozen.
13.
It's 13, yeah.
I did not know that. That does check out then. It must be.
Okay, let's
Go
see
on.
if I got it.
Bring it.
It's a baker's dozen, of course.
Well done.
Well done.
I feel like David's going to be really good at these.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I already listened to them while I was making the files.
You better not have. You better not
I
have.
did not. I'm very careful. If I
You'll
ever
be on
want
the jury next week. You'll be
the way I
judged.
check out the audio is that I actually on the very first file I actually reverse it just to make sure that I have the sound right and everything. Because when I do play it back, it's like
Some German kids running across now.
I did it one. I forgot to do it one time to reverse it, and then when I played it for the guys here, it was like again. So I kind of screwed
I
up.
remember that, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. All right, let's move on to the next one.
So this next one, the origins are a bit murky. That happens quite often, but the most likely origin comes from medieval England, where peasants had to make their feudal lords a payment called a scotage. However, the poorest peasants would be exempt from this payment. So, what do you think the phrase is?
To be exempt from this payment.
So if you're poor,
The poor didn't have to pay it.
you're too poor to pay taxes, basically, yeah.
Rich tax. That rich tax, the business tax.
Oh, I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I don't know what the phrase is.
Obviously, you don't know.
tax.
Yeah, I know. We got to guess the phrase.
I can't think of this one.
Oh. So just to clarify, okay, I just want to just rewind just a little bit.
Yeah, go again.
comes
Okay,
yeah.
from-
hold on, if you don't mind. So, it's
So
just,
this next one, that happens quite often, but the most likely origin comes from medieval England, where peasants had to make their feudal lords a payment called a scotage. However,
Scottage. Can anyone explain me what the word Scottage means?
No idea.
Is it just a
I
tax
thought it was
payment? I don't
Scottish.
know.
Okay, I think that's what it's called, but anyway, okay, hold on.
However, the poorest peasants would be exempt from this payment. So, what do you think the phrase is?
Yeah, I'm at a loss.
Oh, I don't know.
Rob from the
It's
rich
really
gives to the
obvious.
poor.
As soon as you said
Rob
something,
from the
I'm like,
rich gives to the poor.
Got in.
yeah,
Who is
alright.
a something? I don't know. Like, it's kind of like one of them things where, but I genuinely wouldn't even have a clue.
All right, let's find out.
Getting off scot-free.
Oh, no.
No.
That's brilliant.
Oh, my
that's amazing.
god.
I
You know
would
what,
never have
if
guessed
it-
that, but that makes sense.
It's a good thing she's doing it this way instead of like, okay, where does getting off
Yeah,
scot free
I
come
would have
from?
no
It's like,
idea,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, at least we have a bit of a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right,
That's
now,
clever.
all right. This is okay.
Okay.
This is good. This is good. This is good. I'm loving this now. It's even better than I thought it was going to be. Okay.
So, back in the Middle Ages and beyond, hospitality was super important. So, if you have a guest, you serve them a grand meal. But when a guest overstays their welcome, what do? They would be served leftovers, such as some cold meat from the previous night's dinner, and that leads to this memorable phrase.
Going cold
Oh.
turkey?
Cold turkey.
I don't know. I was just trying to think of something, but I
Well,
don't
that
know
would
if
be
turkey's
quitting
that
something.
medieval's.
All right.
Oh, I don't know.
Leftovers. Leftovers.
No, it's going to be something clever, isn't it?
Yeah. Damn it. This is okay. It's hard, but we're obviously going to go like, oh no.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Go on then, let's
damn it.
find out. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
To give someone the cold shoulder.
Oh, no way.
Fuck's sake.
Because that's when you're
That
ignoring.
makes total
Oh,
sense.
because you're ignoring them in a way. Yeah. Yeah. Go on here.
And it's literally a cold shoulder of ham
A
or
bit
something,
like
isn't it?
when you send somebody
Oh,
to
that's
Coventry,
the
isn't it?
cold shoulder.
Yeah. Well, I presume so. That checks out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If it's cold meat, it'll be a shoulder of ham or something. Or
That's crazy.
Okay.
Mm.
can you put clothes
Alright.
back on?
So in medieval markets, there were sneaky sellers who would show a sample of their goods, like a pig, and then give the customers a sealed bag ready to go. However, what they showed wasn't what's inside. So, for example, they'd place a cat inside instead of a pig. Smart customers who checked their bags found out the
Oh,
truth.
let
and
the cat out of the
spilled
bag.
The secret. So, what is the phrase?
It's got to be that one.
Yeah. Let
Gotta
the
be
cat out
that
of the
one.
bag.
That's
That
100%
was too easy, that
There's
one.
Let
no
the
other
cat
way.
out of
no,
the
but
bag.
nothing else.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
well,
was- that was quick.
Good on you. Good on you. That's
was a good
so
one.
wow. It's so funny.
Okay, so this next phrase comes from prison camps where there's a line around the perimeter that if you stepped over it, the guards would shoot you on sight.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Oh, that's the whole thing.
Can you replay it?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this next phrase comes from prison camps where there's a line around the perimeter that if you stepped over it, the guards
Can't
would
be
shoot
something-
you on sight.
It's not meeting a deadline or something like that, is it?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I think you might be onto something there.
You've
All right,
crossed
there's
the
a
line.
deadline. Yeah, there's a deadline. No. So this is killing. This is shooting. This is oh, come on now. We got this.
I mean,
Come on.
crossing the line is actually like you've crossed the line.
Oh, that's it.
That
Is it. You have crossed the line now. You're done.
Yeah.
Could be.
Oh, I want to say that's
It's
it.
crossed the line. I think Jamma got it.
Try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a deadline.
Oh,
Very
don't
No.
literal.
Oh, a deadline. Yes.
Didn't you get that? That's what you said.
Oh,
Tom, yeah?
that's
You
what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think crossing the line would have been better. I kind of wanted Jamma's to be the right one.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I'm sure many of you have heard of Lady Godiva, but if you didn't, she rode naked through the streets of Coventry to protest against the oppressive taxation imposed by her husband. And he dared her to do this and promised he'd reduce the levy if she did. So she requested privacy, and the townsfolk apparently respected her wish for this, as she rode through the streets by staying indoors with the doors and shutters closed. However, Tom the tailor succumbed to curiosity and peered out
Peeping
through a
Tom.
window, and he became this phrase.
Nice.
That
one.
was a little
Right
bit
on
too
that.
easy. And also mean-spirited.
And I've heard that story as well. I've actually heard that one not so long ago. So that just people
Ah,
say.
okay. That's
Peeping Tom. Tom.
Damn.
Amazing.
You would though, wouldn't you?
No.
Well, you would, obviously.
How they still manage to make it this far into the time, This
What, into the modern world?
yeah, peeping Tom, and
Yeah.
that we just have no idea. Well, we don't have no idea. We have a little bit
You
of
just
idea.
automatically
Thanks to
say
facts of
things,
life.
don't you? Yeah.
But anyway, all right.
That's so cool.
Okay, so back when people lived in shacks with a thatched roof, if the thatch wasn't maintained, then during a bad thunderstorm, water would leak through the roof. So animals, pets, would take to the rafters in lofts and would fall or jump down when lightning would strike or a sudden leak would come through the thatch roof. Now, what phrase comes from this?
Oh, raining like cats and dogs.
Yeah.
Checks out.
It's
Or
raining cats and dogs.
Something like that. I don't know.
I reckon that sounds about right.
I
I'll have to
can't
get-
think of anything else closer.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else either. Yeah, all right.
Raining cats and dogs.
Was that noise your brain
Raining
working
cats and
then,
dogs.
David?
Yes!
Yay! Well done. Well done, sir.
It turns out
Right.
I'm weirdly good at this
You
for
are
some
weirdly
reason.
good at this. Yeah.
This should be on the 1% club.
Weird facts. Yeah, that's Tom.
All right. This is right up Tom's alley.
So, baking bread to this day involves the section of loaf that touches the base getting more dried out. And back in the day, it would outright burn. And of course, the burned portion went to the serfs or the laborers, while the unburnt higher section would go to the wealthy. Hence, this phrase.
Oh.
Hmm.
I feel like I should know this
All
one.
I can
but
think
can't
right now is meatloaf. But
I'm so bad at this game.
oh man, it really needs us to think.
I can't think, man.
Okay, bread, and poor people got the bread, the burnt loaf. Oh my god. You get the.
I can't. No.
All right, Tom. What is it?
I don't know. I was thinking like something white bread, but I don't know. Like it was.
I was thinking bread wise, but then it's probably going to be something completely different.
All right.
We should do it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
My head's got
No
Yeah.
idea. No idea.
hay
for this one.
bales just
upper
spinning
crust.
around.
The what? Sorry?
The upper
Oh,
crust.
the upper crust.
Upper crust. No, it was just, okay, that makes sense.
I don't remember ever using it. I've heard upper crust, but I don't even know what I heard it from.
I've seen bakeries called the upper crust.
Isn't
Yeah,
the name of the
that makes
bakery
sense
called the
where
upper
it's come
crust?
from
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Back in the day, again, this is always back in the day, right? Uric
That's a
acid
distant
and
future.
ammonia from urine was used in tanning leather to get all the fatty, fleshy bits off. So, truly
Nice.
poor people would actually collect their urine in pots and
Oh,
haul
piss
them
pure.
down to the tanner for a few coins. Hence,
Fuck's sake, Tom.
this phrase.
Fuck you, Tom.
I wanted to say not a pot to
Porous
piss in.
piss. Now, let's take
Porous
this a step
piss.
further. If
Oh.
you were so destitute that you didn't even have
Oh,
a container,
it's Jamma.
Give a pot
Jamma's
to
got it.
piss in.
Yeah,
well,
Jamma's got it.
then what?
Okay.
What? You don't
were
even
too
have a
quick, Tom, weren't you?
pot to piss in.
Yes.
I got
Well
one.
done, Jamma.
I like that.
Nice. I am. Yeah.
Okay.
That does make sense where it comes
start.
from.
Final
It's
one.
clever.
Pretty
Cool.
simple. This phrase or this word comes from hired lances who worked for the highest bidder.
Oh, that was the
Phrase
whole
or
thing.
This word
Oh.
comes from hired lances who worked for the highest bidder.
Hired lances.
Highest bidder.
And this was an easy one. So this should
Is
be.
it?
What's a lance?
It's less
Is
deep,
that like the fire lance thing?
What is a
Got all the-
lance?
Is it the thing that creates slag on top of the molten rock? The
No,
lance?
a lance was a bit like a knight. Like
yeah,
it
like
was,
a
that's
little
right.
pole thing.
This word
All right, one more.
comes from hired lances who worked for the highest bidder.
Oh.
Shining
can't
light
think.
armor? No.
It's gonna be something obvious again.
Okay, this is the last one, by the way. I just want to
Okay.
give it a little
Let's
more
try and work this, yeah.
little time.
Hired Lancing
No,
Clerk,
my brain's not going there.
bidder.
No.
No.
No, I'm out.
Oh.
Highest bidder.
Are we waiting to hear or just listening to
I
the
don't know.
kids?
It's
I want to get. I feel like Tom's the gears are going, and I just want to. I want to give him a
Yeah.
few.
I don't know. It's not coming to me. It's not coming to me.
No.
Highest bidder.
No, I can't think.
A freelancer.
Go on.
All right.
Oh my
later,
God.
guys.
Wow.
No way.
That was good. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I'm so angry at myself.
I knew it was
Tip of
going to
your
be
tongue,
something
wasn't
like
it?
that. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, we were useless at that. Wow, I
But
was.
it was
useless.
so good, though. I didn't. That was probably the best way
was
she could have
good.
done that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'd much prefer
Sure,
it this
I'd
way.
hoped if we do this, and I'm up for doing this one again, I would like it both ways.
Well, we should do it the other way and come up with some inventive story about how it
Yeah,
came
yeah,
about.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that should
I
work
like the idea.
I
of
definitely like the idea of that as
Because
well.
the thing is, with this way, if we don't know, we just don't know. But at least
The other way, we will come
we
up
can
with
make up some
everything and anything.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I like both ways.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Although you could probably do the same ones again, and we'll still go. I can't remember what that was.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was. I think.
Just re-ask all
Yeah,
of them the
just-
other way.
Just just do it in reverse, and we'll try it again next time.
All right. Well, she's listening to it right now, so hopefully she will remember that.
That was good. I like that.
God, there must be so many. Like there must be like thousands of them.
Yeah,
Of those phrases.
we
you know,
can
and-
milk that shit.
Yeah. Oh man, 200 episodes. Man, how it changed. Like when you first started recording, basically I was there with you when we first started doing on YouTube, where we're actually recording ourselves.
Oh yeah.
You know,
what we
video
do
wise,
now,
you know.
yeah.
So, but I think because I kept pushing it because I really wanted. You know, I just figured why not. You know, I mean, we're all YouTubers for crying out loud. You know, we should be doing that. I don't know, but when you first started recording, Tom, were you a little nervous? Did you have to have a beer to maybe just kind of, or were you just like whatever, fuck it, like just
Not
went
really,
on?
no.
Like, what are the changes over 200 episodes that you've noticed about yourself?
It's weird because I was talking to Kale about this, about like that the podcast has kind of it's kind of traveled with me through so much. Like my life has completely and utterly changed, and it's I kind of it's watched my life improve over and over.
There's been some dips, but you know, you
Yeah.
came out on top. There's definitely some experiences you've had along the way.
Yeah, there's
I
been a
think-
couple. Oh, yeah,
I
there's
think
been a
through
couple.
it though, I like the podcast is almost a bit like therapy, isn't it, for all of us?
Yes,
I don't know about you guys,
it
but-
helps you kind of get a lot off your chest, and it's nice to have a
Platform to do it on, kind of thing.
It's the social, isn't it? It's the social
Yeah.
interactions with each other as well when getting feedback.
You know,
suppose.
I
It's good.
hang out with you guys more than I hang out with my own friends. You know, like because for a while there we're doing it every week, and that's like there's the banter that we have before the show or during the week when it comes to coming up with topics and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, it's just like even though my friends only live a couple of miles away and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I just feel like we only ever hang out when we have a gathering. Or
It's
something, you know
hard
what I mean?
to go out and socialize though, isn't it? Like this is like just
I
in the
don't go to-
house. It's nice.
I don't go to bars anymore. I don't
No.
go drinking and anything. I drink. Most of the alcohol I consume, is literally being recorded.
Yeah.
Literally. You know. So and
again, me and Kale were talking about the same sort of like because I've been out and Kale used to you used to have a bit of a nightlife, didn't you? And the idea of going to a pub
Mm-hmm.
and sitting
Yeah.
down with people
Yeah.
is fucking horrific. The
Yeah.
problem is with people is they're fucking garbage.
Yep.
Pretty much most of them, and that's just an objective fact. It's just
Now,
a fact.
I don't agree with Tom's statement there. So if you are a pub going person on the weekends and everything, we love you.
No.
I quite like
this
the
is-
pub. I like to play darts and play the
Yeah, I
pool.
was like,
And watch the football or the rugby. I quite enjoy it.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like that's fine. That's lovely. But I don't
there's
know.
a lot of
just-
dickheads out there, and those dickheads are going to pubs.
I just don't like going out anymore.
Yeah.
The cost.
It kind of ruins. I wanted
Like,
to ask a question
I
for all of us.
like
as
to
well,
go to a
then.
bar, sit at the pub. I like to go to a pub, sit at the bar, and have a beer. But Jesus, I can't pay $7 for one. I was like,
Yeah, it's expensive.
you know,
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't justify it when I can get a
Yeah.
6-pack of like. I think this only costs $9. 6 of these. You know, 6 Coronas. You know what I mean? Isn't like so? It's how I can't do it. Like,
That's one of the
yeah.
big stories at the minute, isn't it, that's circulating, where a guy goes to a bar with all of his friends, they order food and drinks, he orders himself a lemonade, yet they all say, we're all splitting the bill. And they've run up all this spirits and food, and this poor one guy's had a lemonade, and he ends up paying $30 or whatever it is to cover everybody else's meal. And I thought,
Would you do that?
I'd say,
What is it?
I'm
no.
like, no, you can fuck
So
off.
get a
this
bottle on
is
that one,
actually
too.
going around now. This is actually going around right now. People are actually showing the receipt and saying, this is all I had, a cheeseburger. But the bill's like £3,000 for all this work due. We're all chipping in.
No. I
I'll
see,
pay
for
too quick,
me,
mate.
if I'm going out, and if I'm going out with like this, I'll pay for me and Kale, and like that's it.
That's
Or
it.
my kids.
Yeah.
Like beyond that,
Oh, you
no.
gotta pay for your kids? Oh,
No,
okay.
well, I'll pay for my kids. Like, I'll be honest with you, we went out with one of Kale's friends, and it was me, her, and the kids. And I'm not paying for her food. No, you can fuck off. Last time I checked, you've got a job, so you can fucking pay for that shit.
Yeah.
I work hard for my money.
See, I was actually going to say to all of us, because we are, so basically I was going to say, by the 300th episode, why don't we actually all do it live together?
I'm down
And
for
we all
that.
go to America.
Yeah.
We're all to America.
Oh, you going to
Holy shit.
America?
We'll invite
I gotta
ourselves
put you
over.
guys
Yeah.
up.
No, we'll rent a little.
Well,
There's got to be a church
Actually,
out
not
there.
only
we
that,
can
you're
put a
also
live
paying for all
little
of the
cast
meals
in a
as well. You're gonna share.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, we could all just go invade my brother's house. We'll all just go invade my brother's. There you go. Find
Well, I know that they do that, you see, because I've been watching, obviously, from day one, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. Now they're touring, and they do it
Oh,
on
are they?
stage, and all the fans come to an actual show. And I was thinking, if we went to America, you go to a little church, set it up, there we are, all live, in the same room. Brilliant. It'd be brilliant.
I am down
You know,
for that.
Tom and
Good
Chris
for
did
that.
a live one time.
did.
Yeah, they did.
It was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time I actually
remember watching
saw. Yeah, it was the first time I actually. It was the only time I actually got before when I got interviewed by them. Interview? Was that an interview? I was just a guest. I was just a guest on their show.
Yeah.
So I was
First
like,
time,
so yeah, I went to their thing and like, okay, all right, this is interesting, you know, because it was YouTube and they went live on YouTube. So that was like the only thing there, you know what I mean? I just remember them complaining that it was really, really, really hot, and they were getting a little.
I vividly remember that. I remember how hot it was.
Wasn't
It
that
wasn't the
live?
first episode. It was just the first episode on YouTube
It was
that
one
they
you
did,
did like
but it was
live
live.
on YouTube, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're both together. I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
So I was like,
Bless you.
I remember it
That was
being an
weird
absolute
experience.
nightmare to set that up.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's for the first time when I realized, oh, yeah, you can't just plug 2 microphones into a computer and it just works.
No, you
And-
can't do that.
Well, you couldn't
You
then
need a mixer.
without a mixing deck or something like that. Whereas now Windows lets you do that quite readily. It's actually, as long as you got a virtual mixer, it's absolutely fine. Whereas then it was a little bit, it wasn't quite as happy with it. I
Now
think
that
he
we
could
know.
have done it. It was but just a nightmare of a workaround.
Yeah.
Because I mean that was
That was years ago.
years ago. Holy shit! I
It's
mean,
back when
when
we were all
was
doing YouTube and yeah.
I still
mean-
technically consider myself a YouTuber, on
You
because
are still a YouTuber.
well, technically I'm still getting paid, you know. But as like I have,
yeah? If you
ideas.
monetize,
I
you
have-
definitely.
Yeah, I have videos. I want to do them so badly. And it's just that.
Hard, isn't it?
There's some graph
yeah.
videos.
And they're going to be way better too, you know, than the other ones I've done. And I feel like I keep on putting myself on a pedestal that needs to be better, or higher pedestal, and I keep on falling off. I don't know what's happening. It's just that there's some screwing up
It's hard
going
to get
on.
out of that rut. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Overthinking, isn't it?
yeah. Oh, yeah. And I figured out a good setup for my computer. You know, my desk isn't rocking anymore. I like every time I try it, I do sit down to do it. I figure something else wrong that I need to fix, and sometimes that takes over, and I end up forgetting to actually doing it. And now the kids are awake or whatever it is. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm always. Is it procrastinating? Is that what that is that? Or, you know? Yeah.
I'll tell you what I will do is I'll give my mate a shout out who's got influence from me at work and is doing his own YouTube now. I might have been in the odd video. There you go. You might still
Very
see me
nice.
on YouTube.
And what's the
Called
name?
Mav in a Roro.
Oh wow! Say that again.
Mav in a Roro. He's only just started. He's mainly on TikTok, but I've been in it. So, you know,
Okay,
if you still
Mav
want to see
on
me.
a Roro.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
or in a
Cool.
Roro, on a Roro, something like that.
I do find. I do watch the new TikTok truck guys.
No.
No,
It's-
I don't watch any
it's,
of it, if I'm honest.
It's a
Too many
very
truckers now doing it.
different.
It's weird.
What is it
it's-
doing? What is they doing? What are they
It's
doing?
good,
Sorry.
good English, solid
Great
English there.
Good English.
Good
there.
English.
Where is me?
What are they doing, Tom? What's going on?
I don't know. It's
I don't wanna
There's a
Google
lot of it's a lot of sketch stuff.
Oh, they
A
make
lot,
it,
a
yeah.
lot of sketch
Is it
stuff.
like that guy that where he goes round and he finds like traffic or goes down stupid lanes and then he's like, oh my god, this is crazy. That sort of guy.
I mean, yeah, you do get that as well. I mean, it is funny though
Or the
seeing
POV sort of stuff.
seeing how I guess like a lot of the footsteps were started, and you can trace back like certain bits. Some of it, I don't know if this is just me kind of maybe projecting possibly, but some of it you can kind of see there's except for access with on the influences of like how some of it's like kind of cut together and stuff like that, and then you do get like a lot of like different shots and stuff where again you've got like the Road Legends and some of their stuff that they did, and there's definitely influences, but it's just been kind of taken on and kind of
It's evolved, isn't it?
it has, but then it stopped. It's like it stopped evolving and it just gets recycled, and it's just the same fucking. And it's I think, you know what, and we so very nearly got through an episode without me mentioning this. I think with AI, I think we may.
We like made
so
it.
close.
Literally.
I think we may have seen the death of originality.
Yeah.
And I think original content is.
I don't think it's flatlined yet.
There is so much
But
stuff on there, though.
It's on life support.
It looks real, half of this stuff now. Like, I'm
It's
watching
not
it, and
just-
even my missus says to me, it's not real. It's weird.
Yeah, I
you
question
can
everything
you
now.
can tell if it. What I've found is if you're not sure, watch
AI.
any
There is.
other. Watch the objects in the background. Like
Well,
any
that one.
any
Yeah,
any,
no, you definitely
any
tell.
That
physics.
was real.
But for the first
That was
part
such
of
good
that,
timing.
what you're watching, you don't know. It's until, like, we're watching this one at the minute where it's a chiropractor, and he's got this old lady laying on a bed. And he's like, I'm going to sort your back. What? And then she flies through the window. And you're like, what?
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
And it's like, that looks so
Kel showed me that
real.
one.
But my friend Chloe, she does her own
I didn't know it.
YouTube now. Oh, it's Chloe in a Hiab. She
Oh,
does a
yeah.
lot of her stuff.
Yeah.
And I used to work with that person as well. Really good. And I told them to start the YouTube. And they started it, and now they're all over TikTok as well. Rather than they do YouTube, but it's very portrait videos now for TikTok. It's for because no one's really
It's
got the
designed
attention
directly
span.
for it. Yeah.
They don't want the stuff that we were doing before. Where it was like a 30-minute full week high. People now just want to see quick bish bash.
You know
bosh.
who
That's
did
how
it
you're
really
reversed.
well?
That's the
Was that Tim guy?
Oh, Tim.
Oh,
like-
Look at him.
Oh, Tim.
Forget about what he did afterwards. I actually don't remember what he did, but how he did it. It was just basically whatever he would do. Yeah, it just cut every single bit of silence, and was just like, and it was, you know what I mean? As in, like, he did it very well, you know, and he
Yeah.
did some
You
skits.
can't
Like, I
deny
remember,
that.
I remember one
Yeah.
too, like how do truck drivers shower, He fucking put a shower or
put a bath in his truck. Yeah.
yeah, he put a toilet in his truck, and then
Yeah.
he a makeshift shower in the outside of his truck. And like, way to go! You have no shame, do you? I can
No.
appreciate that. I have too much shame sometimes, honestly, so I would love to have done that kind of thing, but as in, like, but he became quite popular very, very, very quickly.
He deserved it as well because he was very watchable.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff that he did, he deserves every bit of fame that he got. I mean, he's only down the road from me. He's not too far. We know where he is, but
I reached out to him,
you've got to
Yeah.
come
and
different.
he was
You have to.
so fucking arrogant.
Oh, why?
I've
You
tried
reached
to
out
reach
to him?
out to him as well.
Yeah.
I've tried.
As in,
as
what
well
do you mean? As in,
for
like, he actually spoke
podcast.
back to you?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but I was just like, nah.
You never
Is he
even
like
spoke
that in
to
real
me.
life? Is he like that in real life? Like,
No, he's very from what I've seen, what I've heard, what I've kind of experienced. He's very full of himself. He thinks.
why?
I don't know. So for some people, like
Looks
the
like
the kind
Curly
of-
Watts off Coronation
the
Street.
fame gets to them. It kind of goes to their head, and yeah, I don't know. It is just
Never
what it is.
forget where you come from. Always remember your roots.
Yeah.
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 But,
I quite liked his
YouTube,
stuff.
is it?
Like I said, I watched him because he reminded me of Curly Watts from Coronation Street, and I thought he looks recognisable. And then that was it, and I thought it was quite a funny, crazy guy.
4,000 years later.
4,000 years later.
I think Logan's ready for it to start.
Oh, he's
Sorry.
he's probably manic at this point, yeah?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Look
Right,
away.
make sure your clothes.
Jesus Christ. You know what
I
sucks?
think.
Chloe, I should make you edit the podcast because that means I have to, you know what I mean? That's going to suck for me. I'm going to make my wife edit it. Screw it. That one part.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Logan.
You know
How are
what?
you doing? Hey, how old are you tomorrow? Are you having a birthday party tomorrow?
My birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
It
how old are you
is.
going to be? 7?
9.
9? You're not 9.
19?
I'm
90?
Traumatized him.
God, he's really...
Oh my god!
God.
Oh my god!
All right.
How much Pepsi
On
has
that
he had?
note...
On that note, I think, thank you so much for listening. If you haven't listened, then fuck you have missed so much this week. But we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Podcast manager and editor is David. Thank you very much, David. Oh no, he normally says something now, but he's literally taking a dump. So, yep, you can maybe put something in post. Have a little.
To be sure, I'm fine over here.
Honestly, that's perfect. That is exactly what he sounds like. It was uncanny. I actually had to look at your screen.
Can't believe how green my grass is.
Best part is
Love you, David.
David's going to find all this in post, so fuck it, it's all good. We've also got our hosts. We've got myself. Thank you to me for not quite 200 episodes, but getting on for it, because obviously I think no one's done every single one. Got Chloe, who I think you're number 2, aren't you? You've done second. Well, you've done the second most. Yeah. So is it you, me, you, David, and then Chris, and then Jamma will now be. Will actually
The
be
last
the
one
next
in, first one out.
Yeah.
Last one in, first one out.
That's the way it works. Yeah. But I've got Jamma. Thank you very much. This is the outro. We've still got
Thank
music
you.
playing and everything like that. Thank you to our Patreons. We've got Arthur Job, Dildo, I'm Having an Orgasm, Jack Goodwin, John Brown, Justin Reaney, Masturbate, Mihal, Phil Starkey, SMID, Stephen Patterson.
Seriously? You're doing
What?
this? You just when I'm gone?
Yeah, there's a whole thing. Timo, Trucker Colin.
I was going
we-
to suggest, because it was a 200 episode, that you say every single one of them. Every single one of them.
What, every single one of them?
You know, of everybody who's ever contributed to our podcast.
Yeah, you can do that part afterwards. We've also got Big Mike, Gavin Williams, Neil Rees,
Just no
Trucker Joe,
Patreons.
and Danny Flynn,
I
the
appreciate it.
wanking master. Thank you. You guys are absolute legends. Yeah. No
Did you
one
bring
say
up
it.
Did you bring up the that people who are paying half aren't as loved as?
No, it's 200. We do it at 1. Yeah, pretty much that. But thank you, and goodbye.